It was midnight, and the old hamburger shop on the edge of town lay quiet, once bustling during the day. The shop was now empty and shrouded in darkness. However, this night, the silence of the shop would turn into a tale of terror. A group of young friends, bored with the town's usual entertainment options, decided to explore the old hamburger shop that stayed open late into the night. They gathered in front of the shop and ventured inside. However, the interior was silent, old, and eerie. A few stools still stood behind the counter, but the elderly man who ran the shop was nowhere to be seen. As they began to look around, they started to notice strange things. One of the cupboards contained stale hamburgers and spoiled ingredients. It seemed like this shop hadn't been used in years. Suddenly, they heard the kitchen door at the back of the shop creak open slightly, then close with a hush. Their eyes widened and silence hung in the air. Then, a shadow appeared in front of the kitchen door. The shadow approached slowly, and the silhouette of an elderly man emerged. The elderly man's face was pale, his eyes bloodshot, and his hands trembled when he began to speak. His words made no sense. The friends thought the elderly man had lost his mind. However, the elderly man suddenly drew a knife and began to attack the friends. Panic set in as they tried to escape, but the shop's door suddenly locked. The madness and attacks of the elderly man turned into a horrifying nightmare for the friends. One by one, the friends were caught by the elderly man before they could escape. The shop echoed with the sound of knife strikes and screams. Finally, the elderly man's attacks ceased, and the shop fell silent. The next morning, townspeople gathered around the shop and called the police. Inside the shop, they discovered a gruesome scene. The friends had painted a bloody tableau that showed the elderly man had gone mad and killed them in a vicious assault. The terrifying events that unfolded in this old hamburger shop shocked the townspeople. The shop became even more ominous, and the horror that transpired that night became an unforgettable nightmare in the town's history.